What if the greatest empires in history were not built by armies, but by forbidden knowledge? And what if that same knowledge was so dangerous it had to be erased from human memory? History teaches us that empires rise through war, conquest, and kings. But ancient history tells a different story, one modern textbooks avoid. Across Egypt, Mesopotamia, the Indus Valley, and ancient America, we find civilizations that appeared too advanced, too fast. They didn't slowly evolve, they emerged fully formed. Perfect stone cutting, astronomical alignments accurate to the millimeter. Engineering precision modern machines still struggle to replicate. This was not primitive trial and error. This was applied knowledge. Ancient rulers understood something critical. Knowledge is power, but uncontrolled knowledge is dangerous. That is why knowledge was never shared freely. It was restricted and coded. Hidden only priests, elites, and initiated kings had access to it. Empires were built not by force, but by controlling who was allowed to know the truth. This forbidden knowledge governed everything. Agriculture and climate cycles, gold, trade, and early financial systems, timekeeping and calendars, even human psychology and obedience. Those who understood it ruled effortlessly. Those who didn't served. But something went wrong. At some point, humanity learned too much. Ancient texts speak of ages where humans rivaled the gods, not spiritually, but technologically and intellectually. Knowledge spread beyond control, and when that happened, empires didn't just fall, they were erased. Libraries were burned, cities were buried, timelines were rewritten. The most famous example, the Library of Alexandria. But that was not an accident, it was a reset. After every collapse, survivors were pushed back into ignorance. Stone tools replaced advanced engineering. Myth replaced science, gods replaced teachers. History restarted, but without the forbidden knowledge. And yet, fragments survived, hidden in sacred texts, encoded in architecture, whispered through secret brotherhoods, enough to build new empires, but never enough to let humanity rise too far again. Which leads to the most disturbing question of all. If forbidden knowledge built the greatest civilizations in history, who decides when humans are allowed to have it? And more importantly, are we approaching that limit again? History does not forget, it hides. It waits and it returns when humanity is ready to face it. This is History's Echo.